Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, Bears fans. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most game-changing rumors we've heard this season. And it's all about the Dallas Cowboys potentially trading CeeDee Lamb to the Chicago Bears. Yeah, you heard that right. The buzz is heating up, and if it turns out to be true, this could reshape the entire NFC North and give the Bears a massive boost heading into the stretch run of the season. It's not just idle speculation anymore. It's gaining traction, and we're here to break down what this could mean, why it's happening, and how it might just be the move that elevates Chicago into serious playoff contention. First off, let's talk about the background. CeeDee Lamb, the Cowboys' star wide receiver and a true game-changer, has been making waves all season long. Since being drafted in the first round back in 2020, Lamb has steadily proven himself as one of the league's most dynamic young receivers, especially in the red zone. Over his 6-year career, Lamb has amassed over 80 yards and 45 touchdowns, and he's been a consistent threat down the field, boasting an average of 13 yards per catch. His ability to stretch defenses and make tough catches in clutch moments makes him a perfect fit for any team looking to solidify their passing game. Now, what makes this trade speculation so intriguing is that the Cowboys, sitting at 651 with a cap space of around $21 million, are reportedly considering dealing Lamb in exchange for a third-round pick in the 2026 draft. The motivation behind this move. Dallas is reportedly focusing on bolstering their defensive line, which has been giving up an average of 5 points per game this season. With offensive weapons like Lamb, they could be looking to free up cap space and acquire draft capital to rebuild their defense, especially considering their odds of winning the Super Bowl are currently around plus 6,600. A long shot, but still within the realm of possibility if they make bold moves. But why would the Bears be interested? Well, if you've been paying attention, Chicago's offense has been showing signs of growth, and they could use an elite receiver to take their passing game to the next level. Justin Fields has been developing nicely, but he needs weapons that can help him convert those third downs more efficiently, especially in the red zone. Lamb, with his proven track record in those high-pressure situations, could be the perfect addition to give the Bears that extra spark, particularly on third down, where they've struggled at times this year. His presence alone would open up so much for the offense, giving players like DJ Moore and Chase Claypool more room to operate, and creating mismatches that defenses simply cannot handle. Let's get a little more technical here because the stats tell an interesting story. In 2025, Lamb has played 9 games, catching 51 passes on 81 targets for nearly 744 yards and 3 touchdowns. His yards per reception are a solid 14. 6, and his yards per game average is climbing to over 82 yards. Plus, his PFF grade is an impressive 88. 2, which puts him among the top receivers in the league in terms of consistency and reliability. Advanced stats show that Lamb's separation from defenders on routes is around +1.9 yards, and his yards after catch per reception has increased by 14%. These numbers highlight how he's not just catching passes, he's turning them into big plays, making defenses pay for even the smallest lapses. And then, there's the impact on the Bears' overall offense. Bringing Lamb into the fold would significantly boost their third down efficiency, which has been a concern. Currently, Chicago's third down conversion rate is around 43.9%, which is decent but needs to improve if they want to contend seriously. Lamb's ability to make those tough catches in traffic and turn short completions into first downs would elevate their third down success rate noticeably. Imagine a scenario where Lamb lines up in the slot or outside, drawing coverage and freeing up space for Moore or even the young guys like Harrell. This kind of upgrade could translate into an additional 1,000 yards projected for the offense, a 15% increase in red zone EPA, expected points added, and a boost in points per game from 26.1 to around 30. That's a significant leap and could be the difference in close games. Now let's talk about the defensive side of things because the Cowboys aren't just looking to shed cap space. They're also trying to address their defensive issues. Giving up 5 points per game isn't going to cut it, especially when they're trying to make a playoff push. The trade would free up around $15 million in cap space, which could be used to sign or extend key defensive players, making their defense more formidable down the stretch. Plus, with the added draft capital, Dallas could focus on building up their line and secondary, aiming to reduce the big plays they've been allowing. From the Bears' perspective, this move could be a game changer. They're currently sitting at 9-3 and have been surprisingly effective on third downs, converting at a rate of around 43.9%. Adding Lamb would not only give Justin Fields a premier target, but also significantly improve their red zone efficiency and overall offensive production. The impact could be felt immediately, boosting their points per game from a solid 26 to well over 30, making them one of the most potent offenses in the league. Plus, Lamb's ability to run precise routes and make contested catches would help the Bears develop more explosive plays, putting pressure on opposing defenses and opening up opportunities for other young players like Harold to shine. Looking further ahead, a move like this would also send a clear message to the NFC North and the rest of the league. The Bears are serious about contending. They'd be bolstering their offense with a proven star and simultaneously increasing their chances of making a deep playoff run. Historically, teams that have reliable, game-changing receivers in the playoffs are the ones that go far, and Lamb's arrival could be the missing piece to their puzzle. It would also raise the stakes for other division rivals, especially the Green Bay Packers and Minnesota Vikings, who would have to contend with a Bears offense that just got significantly more dangerous. Of course, there's always the question of whether this trade will actually happen. The Cowboys are known for their cautious approach, and Lamb is a key piece of their offense, but the front office might see this as an opportunity to capitalize on his value and rebuild their defense. The Bears, on their side, are definitely in a position to make a bold move, especially if they see Lamb as the piece that can take their team to the next level. The trade rumors are swirling, and while nothing is confirmed yet, the potential is enormous. So, what does this all mean for the Bears and their fans? It's a shot of hope, a sign that the front office is willing to make bold moves to contend. It's about finally adding that extra piece that fans have been clamoring for all season long. With Lamb in the mix, the Bears could become one of the most exciting offenses in the league, and their chances of making a deep playoff push would skyrocket. It's a move that could define the franchise's trajectory for years to come, and if it happens, you better believe Bears fans will be celebrating like never before. Now I want to hear from you, Bears fans. What do you think about this potential trade? Would you be excited to see CeeDee Lamb in the navy and orange? Do you believe it's the move that can finally push Chicago over the edge and into Super Bowl contention? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion really matters, not just to us, but to the entire Bears nation. And remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, inside scoops, and analysis, so stay tuned for all the latest Chicago Bears news. We're in this together, and the best is yet to come. Let's go, Bears.